Now the thing is, you're priceless. You get so
Of course I know
if I'm
that.
going to get something,
You
I'm going
cannot
to
just
if I'm
go
going
to
to
the
no,
market
if I'm
and
going to
say,
get
I
some
want a priceless jewelry, I want a priceless ring.
This is Banking on Love, where people talk about money on their first dates. They will pick from the deck of love cards on the table and ask their date a question. It could go great or not so great. Well, let's see who's compatible and who's not. Welcome to Banking on Love.
These are the moments when we recount the years to ask, whose dreams did we hold close enough to hear, even as a whisper? In 30 years, we said, you can hold our promise as bond. We built our foundation on these pillars: education, environment, community, art. We adopted schools to call our own, put books back in the rightful hands of children, rebuilt libraries for them to love. We said, you read, said, you imagine, the whole world is waiting. We captured the stars in the eyes of athletes, their feet afford rhythm on greener grass, bodies glistening like black gold in the sun. We made what was forgotten new again. We turned waste to play, waste to style, and remembered that discarded does not mean destroyed. We wrapped the heart of a child in orange ribbon and said, this too is a gift. On Massey Street, we covered babies with our care and breathed new life into the walls. On streets across the world, we said, there is no room for hunger here. This is how small changes transform the world. Call the artists, our voice, our conscience, the keepers of culture, creators who tell our stories with food and fashion. Turn whatever their hands can touch into something more. Indigenous as global, global as homegrown, put the women behind the lens. Pull the dusty manuscripts from their shelves, pull the art into hollowed halls to sit beside the greats, pin our image to canvas and render us immortal. Remind us who we were and how many times we said, yes, there's hope for you here, where we bank on people, where we count on unseen potential. We dare to build from the very idea that dreaming is a fundamental human right, so dream bigger. Dream for a community of people who know that wealth is built by our own hands. Ask us now at 30. Ask us again in 30 more. Was this the founder's dream? Are these the promises made to enrich, transform, restore? Is this what was built with just passion and people? We will answer without flinching. We followed the orange rule and found the beating heart of a people. And we would do it all over again.
So this question is, if we ever decide to get married, what is the least amount of money you will spend to buy me an engagement ring?
I can't really put like a price on it, Yeah.
So,
I can't
if
really
you
put a
were
price on it.
forced to actually name a price, how much would it go for?
Now the thing is, you're priceless. You get so
course
if
I
I'm,
know
if I'm
that.
going to get something,
You
I'm going
cannot
to-
just
if I'm
go
going
to
to-
the
no,
market
if I'm
and
going to
say,
get
I
some-
want a priceless jewelry, I want a priceless ring.
no, definitely
There has to be a
it's
price
going
to it.
it's going to be quality. Trust me. Like if I'm going to spend on you, like my woman, it's not going to be something. I can't really place a price on it, but I
A
just know it's
million,
going to be.
2 million, 10 million, 100 million.
However, how I feel like at that moment when I'm there, when I'm shopping, it's something like just like the best for my babe.
Well, my school of thought does not completely agree with that because I believe wedding is not marriage. The marriage starts a day after the wedding. So why spend so much on a wedding or a proposal? when you still have a long life to live. I would rather invest that money in a business for you. I'm not saying I can buy you a nice ring, but it shouldn't be something too expensive. I don't think it's worth it. Just my point of view.
I think it's worth it though. Because, that's the first thing people are going to see. My engagement, I need to flaunt it. I need people to see that my husband is an Odogwus.
I'm not the extravagant type. Do you know, if you tend to buy me something that expensive, sorry to say, I might actually sell it and get something else.
Do you believe in multiple streams of income?
Do you want a sincere answer?
Yes, I do believe in multiple streams of income. I need the money coming from left, right, middle, center, everywhere.
Of course, who doesn't believe in multiple streams of income? In Nigeria, you must have at least 4 streams of income. 4 places you are earning from. Even Dangote itself has more streams of income, like plenty.
I do.
Okay, wait. It also says, do you have a side also, apart from your major business you're running at the moment? What would you call your side also?
What would I call it?
Yeah.
Would I be permitted to say it's actually personal?
Okay. Like you have a personal side also you don't like to share?
Yeah.
And you make money off it?
Of course, yes.
Oh, wow. Man, now they do things for women.
How much do you need to earn not to think about having a side hustle?
I don't think there's any particular money I need to earn from one hustle. I need them coming from everywhere, yes.
Wait, chill. What if you have enough money coming from a particular business and it is not stressing you? Would you like to stress yourself for no reason when you have something that's giving you more than enough at the expense of not taking too much of your time and stressing you?
Okay, if there's a job like that, then I'm okay with that job.
In Nigeria, I don't think there's a particular amount of money you would want to earn and say you don't want another means of income in Nigeria. The money is not enough. It's never enough. So we just have to continue making it.
If you stopped working today, how long will the money in your account last you?
That is a serious question.
If I stop working today, I would say, let's say about a year.
Wow, that's nice.
Let's say about a year, because I'm very big on saving.
With you by my side, I don't think my money will finish.
Sorry. Rewind. Come again.
With you by my side, I don't think my money will finish. Come on, I have an Odogwus. Why should my money finish when I have you?
Oh man.
My money is not going to
Okay.
finish.
Well, that's a strong point because I also believe when you're in a relationship or married to someone, both of you are one.
Yes.
So okay, fine. But yeah, that's not the right answer though.
Well, to be honest, I really can't say. Because I mean, you know the economy, things are not stable. Prices of things today might not be the same price as things tomorrow.
True.
So
Yeah.
I really can't guarantee. But if I were to make a random guess, probably till the year ends.
According to how the economy is right now, man, if I stop working today, the one I saved in my account, well, let's say it will take me like a few years, like let's say 3 to 4 years. Maybe then I'll go broke.
You're a rich man, oh.
Yeah.
If the money in your account will last you for 3 years, you're a rich man.
Really?
Yeah, you're a rich man. You want to hear my own opinion? I think the money in my account will only last for probably a month.
I don't think it will be up to a year.
How long?
Let me say 6 to 8 months.
That's still solid.
As long as you're going to be by my side, except you want to leave me halfway. So when I stop my work, you now give. Okay, if I stop my work and you're not there, let's give it 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Without lavishing on extravagant things that are not necessary, let's give it 5 years.
You know, I read a book once and they said how long you can stay for after working and survive financially determines or is the definition of how wealthy you are. That means you are going to be wealthy for only 5 years. And after 5 years, you would live in poverty.
Let's pray you don't leave me.
Forget about me now. Exclude me from your life. Okay, let me answer too. Well, for me, if I stop working today, well, I can still stay for as long as I live.
Would you rather go for a vacation in Maldives or save the money towards a better cause?
Yeah, this is very interesting. I knew I would get that reaction from you.
Okay.
I think I'd rather go for a vacation. Yeah, like, you know, I work so hard.
Okay.
And my kind of job, you just have to, you need rest, you know, after that kind of hectic work, you get. So I think a vacation would do for myself and my significant other.
I'm not going to lie. I think anyone wants to go on a vacation to Maldives.
The question says a better cost. So that means there's a better cost than going for a vacation. So I'll save the money towards a better cost. Although going for a vacation is not a bad idea, but if there's a better cost, if there's something better you can do with your money at that moment, I think I'll rather let that.
If I have something important in hand, I think I'll think more of the future than the present, because a vacation in Maldives is going to still require you to spend a lot. The trip, the cost of tickets, the hotel room, the food and everything. But you can save the money you want to use for that trip and use it to do something better, and you get to achieve that thing and make a lot more and still get to go for the trip in Maldives. So I think I'll go for the other option. I will save for a better cause.
What can be a better cause rather than going for a vacation?
Maybe buying a house, maybe investing, maybe paying our kids' school fees, investing in our kids' education. That's a much better cause, right? Or keeping some money aside for health insurance and stuff like that. Those are much better causes, don't you think?
Yeah, they are, but you know, once in a while, you
Yeah.
just want to breathe in fresh air.
But if the question says, would you rather save the money for a better cause? So if there is no better cause, fine, of course, I would like to go on a vacation. What did they call? How did they say that? Okay, let me not be too vulgar. All right, well, of course, I would like to go on a vacation, especially with you. I would like to see you in the bikini.
Personally, I think I prefer good causes.
Yeah.
So I'm not the kind of person that is able to look away from people suffering or important causes. You understand? If I were to go on that vacation, I'm the kind of person that will probably not even sleep in night's rest because I'll be worried about
what's going on at home.
what I left
Yeah,
behind.
okay.
So I think that is. Plus, I'm a very, very firm believer in creating legacies.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the value that people bring or add to certain causes or to other people is something I'll probably live forever.
Forever,
you know?
right.
If I go to Maldives and have fun and chop life and do all the nice things I want to do, it's just me.
Yeah, just you.
It's just me.
I prefer saving.
Okay, I'm listening.
I mean, what's the essence of going for such an expensive trip when you can just stay home, have fun? I mean, whatever we can do wherever we're going to,
So
we
you
can
like
actually
the
have fun at
stay
home,
indoor
right?
type. You don't like going out.
Well, something like that. Plus, I'm not really the type that fancy. How do I put it? I don't really fancy extravagant lifestyle.
Are you kidding me? Wow, that's impressive though. It kind of looks like it looks the opposite in a way though.
Well, just like they say, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
How do you think household chores should be divided?
Yeah. I would really love to know your
why,
opinion on
why
this.
is that? Why is that funny?
Yeah, because I know a lot of men's idea on this is not really
I
given.
knew I was gonna get that from you, but then I feel like personally, this will probably surprise you. I feel like most chores in the house,
Okay.
they should not be gender based.
Oh God, thank you for saying that.
I'm the firstborn of my family.
Okay.
Right from when I was very young, as long as I was home, if my mother is in the kitchen, I have to be in the kitchen.
Good. Yeah.
So I grew up in a family not where they'll say boys don't wash plates or boys don't sweep. So I feel like gender based chores is something that should not exist
At all.
at all.
I'm not trying to defend myself.
Okay, shoot.
I'm not lazy.
Well, it depends on
Well,
our work schedule. I think no one should be left alone to do the cleaning, the washing of the plates, the laundry, taking care of the children. I think since we're going to be married, we should be best friends. So we could just do the house chores together.
It should be equal.
Equal, right?
Yeah, it should be equal.
Equal. When I'm the man.
I don't understand. Well,
Eh?
we should not use the African ideology to ruin
Okay, I should
our
not go
house.
to African mentality or
Let's not
something.
use the African ideology to ruin the house. I feel like it should be equally shared.
Equally
I-
shared.
I'll be working, or we might be working. I come back from work
Okay.
very late,
Yeah.
and I need assistance.
Mhm.
The children are there. This one is there. I will still come to you later. I just feel like we should be able to assist.
It should be.
Yeah, we should be able to assist.
It should be equal, or I should
It doesn't
assist.
mean okay. Assist. You should
Assist.
be able to assist. Let me use that word, assist.
I wouldn't mind if I have a partner that can cook. As a matter of fact, that's one of the major things I'm looking out for
Can cook.
in a guy. Yes. A guy that can cook. I mean, you don't expect when I'm pregnant, I'll not be the one
wait,
to
so
cook.
we could employ a chef.
No.
Then what?
You cook for me.
No, they could be there. I should be cooking every day.
Chores shouldn't be gender based. Like, it's not written anywhere that a man shouldn't wash plates with the house.
I enjoy cooking.
I also don't think it's something that should be assigned to one person or a particular gender. After all, if you're a man who lives alone, you clean your house.
You think, you're my type
So-
of man.
Ooh. Okay, so what's up? We should just you follow me home after this.
You don't like cooking.
I never said I don't like cooking. I just said having a partner that can assist me doing that once in a while.
Okay, once in a while. Okay. Once in a while, okay. You want someone, okay, yeah, still like maintain the kitchen part.
Mm-hmm. Every other aspect is cool with me.
Every other aspect like mopping,
Cleaning.
Okay, you're good with cleaning, turning on the generator. You didn't see that coming, did you?
If I feel on generator, let me tell you, beat you.
Yeah, I enjoyed my date. It was quite engaging, and I liked the fact that she has a lot of similarities with me.
I think this guy is my spec. I like the way he thinks. I like his kind of person.
She's actually very interesting.
He has a great mindset, and communicating with him was really lovely, because I think I love someone who has the same views with me, and he's almost like relatable. He was almost relating to everything that I was saying, and I think he's a great man.
Yeah, my date went well. I liked the whole energy. Yeah, I don't really go on dates, so I like the adventure that it came with, and being the fact that she's a pretty lady. Yeah, she has a beautiful face, trust me.
He's not really my spec in so many ways. For some reasons, I feel like he finds it difficult to express himself in some certain areas, and he tends to drift away from the point.
I don't like fake guys. I'm too picky, I know. So it's just there, but not my kind of guy.
I think it's very important to actually discuss finances. How to share it, how to make money. Are we having a joint account? How are we using our money? What are we spending our money on? I think it's very important before you discuss it, before you get into any kind of relationship, be it marriage and all that.
She has a lot of views and opinions that align with mine, which is actually very cool. I enjoyed the date very much.
I like the fact that she's also doesn't have a problem discussing finances with her partner, because that is a very important aspect of every relationship.
Well, I feel like, regardless of the fact that I'm not the kind of person that lives a luxurious lifestyle, I wouldn't want to have a partner that is lazy.
I'm not dating you for the money. You understand? I have the money.
There are a lot of guys out there that doesn't really have the kind of mindsets that he has, that wouldn't even say the kind of things that he would say. I know some would argue and some would disagree, but for the fact that he has that mindset, I really love it, yes.
When you talk about finances before going to relationships, it kind of like creates the avenue for a lot of openness, transparency, and accountability, which I'm very, very big on. So I think it is very important to talk about finances before relationships.
Somehow, I feel like it's a red flag, but I think it is necessary. So you know what you're getting yourself into before, to avoid hearing stories that touches the heart.
These are the moments when we recount the years to ask, whose dreams did we hold close enough to hear, even as a whisper? In 30 years, we said, you can hold our promise as bond. We built our foundation on these pillars: education, environment, community, art. We adopted schools to call our own, put books back in the rightful hands of children, rebuilt libraries for them to love. We said, you read, said you imagine, the whole world is waiting. We captured the stars in the eyes of athletes, their feet afford rhythm on greener grass, bodies glistening like black gold in the sun. We made what was forgotten new again. We turned waste to play, waste to style, and remembered that discarded does not mean destroyed. We wrapped the heart of a child in orange ribbon and said, this too is a gift. On Massey Street, we covered babies with our care and breathed new life into the walls. On streets across the world, we said, there is no room for hunger here. This is how small changes transform the world. Call the artists, our voice, our conscience, the keepers of culture, creators who tell our stories with food and fashion. Turn whatever their hands can touch into something more. Indigenous as global, global as homegrown, put the women behind the lens. Pull the dusty manuscripts from their shelves, pull the art into hollowed halls to sit beside the greats, pin our image to canvas and render us immortal. Remind us who we were and how many times we said, yes, there's hope for you here, where we bank on people, where we count on unseen potential. We dare to build from the very idea that dreaming is a fundamental human right, so dream bigger. Dream for a community of people who know that wealth is built by our own hands. Ask us now at 30. Ask us again in 30 more. Was this the founder's dream? Are these the promises made to enrich, transform, restore? Is this what was built with just passion and people? We will answer without flinching. We followed the orange rule and found the beating heart of a people. And we would do it all over again.